We said y'all gonna join us. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
We
are live. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations this morning. Man, we missed you guys yesterday, right? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are here today. The motto is get things done. So we be having to get things done, honey, in the morning too. So welcome to another episode of Coffee and Conversations. What shall we talk about today, right? There's some interesting stuff going on. Ooh, I gotta get this. What?
Another topic today.
What?
How to be productive.
Oh, Lord.
In your
Okay.
What's that?
I think I'm on Clubhouse probably. You know how I be.
You could accidentally press.
I know. I be always doing that. Okay. And I got to turn my volume down. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, yes, grab your coffee, your tea, your beverage of choice this morning, and your mug. Don't forget to hit the link. Go grab your inspirational mug. That you could put some affirmation.
Right, because your link is on your link, right?
Yeah.
Because that's your LinkedIn page
It's
too,
in my,
right? Is that your LinkedIn thing we got?
It's my website to my
Okay.
Yeah, so it has that on it.
Okay, perfect.
It's not my link tree, but it's just my website.
Oh, okay. The one I have is your website.
Mhm.
Got you. Perfect. Yes, honey. If you got some cute, why you ain't even drinking out your mug?
I'll be just grabbing whatever the first thing.
Well,
I
good
see.
morning to you guys. We have missed
Being more
you.
intentional.
We are like life been happening. We've been busy in the mornings. We are going to be moving to 3 days a week. We'll do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Yeah.
Just because, honey, we dreaming out here, so we got
an action for
some action steps. So yeah, so with that being said, yes, we definitely will be moving to 3 days a week. We have a lot of stuff that's coming up on the calendar.
Yes.
And we got some new dreams coming out, and it's gonna take a whole lot of action. And so yeah. We love you guys, but you're gonna have to be taking some of these courses and classes to see us on that next level. Yeah, good morning, happy Thursday. Good morning to you, the birds are I know, right?
Yeah. Oh,
good morning to you, the birds are chirping. Ooh, 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 ooh. Good morning to you. Oh, I like that.
I know, Melissa. Get going. The birds.
Look at Kia. She said, you look extra hot and zesty today, Kia. Ooh,
well, thank you, girl.
She is giving like yes,
thank
right?
You, girl. It's like I'm doing cold nature, so I'm like, and I'm feeling hot,
and she's feeling hot.
So hot. Brain start going.
And P, you're gorgeous as always. Thank you,
always,
love.
Queen. Thank you, Queen.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
You feeling good, Melissa, this morning?
How you feeling?
How you feeling this Thursday morning?
How you feeling out there?
You thriving on this Thursday morning, girl?
You thriving or surviving? Is you thriving or surviving? You complaining or maintaining?
What we doing?
You praying or you just saying?
What
we doing out here?
What we doing? Oh, that first sip of coffee. It's that
the
first
best
sip.
Part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Yes, honey.
When she do that, Lord, it's about to be a good one.
It's about to be a good one. I knew it was coming from God was going to give me a voice for the moment. The best. Oh, don't start me.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me started.
You're starting to feel it.
Let me tell you something. If God had gave me a voice with all this poetry and spoken word,
Lord.
I'd have been a walking musical.
I can't take it.
He knew.
We may be talking and then bust out in the
He knew he wanted y'all to like me a little bit. They'd be like,
I'm glad.
Yeah, you better be glad. You better be glad, honey. Because my son would have been always hunting on me.
I'd have been like,
And the blow up situation would have been happened, okay? Because it's something about singing the beautiful words that I had. You would be like, oh, it's something about a voice.
It's something about a voice. Harmonious words coming out your mouth.
Melissa says,
I'm feeling great today. I got out for a 30-minute walk with Charlotte this morning.
Nice.
She's got her math EOG today, and we were trying to get the blood flowing. So I'm pepped up and ready to make today count.
That part.
I'm telling you, you get out in that air, your lungs are getting that air in and out of it, right? And you walking, you getting your blood flowing all throughout your body is moving. You do feel good. You ready for the world. You right, all right, world. I'm up and I'm ready for you. Let's go.
I'm up and I'm ready.
That part.
I ain't come to play. I came to stay.
I came to slay.
As long as you will allow me.
We're going to slay this day. We're going to make today count, Melissa. Are you ready, girl?
And I think that falls into the I'm got you crunk, right? I'm a crunkulator. I'm the crunkulator. I'm going to come and give you some inspiration like, wait, what we going? Where we going?
I'm ready to do my side. ready to go.
Don't be out
get out here in these streets. Oh, yeah, I'm ready. We're going to make today count.
That's it. I'm ready for the world today, but is the world ready for me? Are they ready? That is the question. But the best part is going, whether they ready or not, because what I found out about Dear Mama was that the world wasn't ready for Tupac. But because he showed up anyway while they wasn't ready, we get to get the information and transformation decades after he died, because he didn't wait for them to get ready. He knew that he had to be steady, that he was on assignment, and that it mattered not what they were doing or what they received or what they believed, but it was about what God gave him. And because he showed up, he gets to transform people every day. And that's that soul print I keep on speaking about.
Regardless of.
When I say is your soul print, because the fingerprint tells us what you get wrong. And they say, what do you mean by the fingerprint tells us what you get wrong? Because when I'm getting a fingerprint, I'm either trying to figure out if somebody's missing, if you're going to get a job. It's normally associated with
got arrested,
something negative.
The arrest record.
You
gotta take your fingerprints to identify.
I want to buy a gun.
You gotta identify the body.
The fact that we need a gun is negative. So if I gotta do my fingerprint to get a legal gun, it's still showing some sense of that negative vibration. And so the fingerprint tells us what they got wrong with the world, but the soul print, it tells us what got right. It tells us what came after.
The soul
after the transformation, after the dedication, after the death was the resurrection. After the morning, it became morning when I took me out. When I realized that I was in position, that I was on assignment. I had to get in alignment in order to deliver on the promise that was attached to my breath.
Come on now.
Right? Your breath is so important. And so when we recognize that that's what we came for, to remember the story, to not get stuck in it though. Don't let it take you. Don't let it break you. Let it make you. That's what it came to do. And so it's like, man, what am I here for?
Ask yourself, what are you here for?
What am I inspired to do? Believe, achieve, in order to receive. Honey, God's about the rhyming words. Honey. He won't make it easy.
Oh,
I think you know what? My cups are little. She had 3 poses in the red cups. I don't do the red cups. She came back with it. And then maybe she was drinking it too fast.
Yeah, I don't understand.
You got to slow down.
Faye's in the studio.
She's in the studio.
Are you able to drink coffee this morning?
Oh, yes. Okay. She probably needs coffee this morning.
I'm going to have to make her a cup of coffee. She needs some coffee.
Because the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. I said, I didn't realize when we got here. I was like, oh, wait. Something's going on. Something's happening. Oh, I didn't even know. So, wait a minute. But your head don't hurt.
Yeah.
My head.
No, because that's what get that good shit. They ain't gonna make it.
hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah, cause that's because you roll on the floor and everything.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
okay, that's what I was saying. My
Oh.
back feels like I fell or something.
you
You
did.
definitely
What
fell.
I feel like.
Right at the bed. We trying to put you in the bed. You
Yeah,
wouldn't
man,
wait.
man.
And you
Yeah,
and you
I'm trying
laughed
to
and
calm
rolled. And,
Oh.
And I was like, you gotta move back off this edge because if I hear this thud in the middle, I don't know what's going on.
She's like, no, I gotta be on the edge, go to the bathroom. We said, okay.
Yeah,
Well, we done our part.
yeah, my back. I feel like I hit. You know,
Honey.
I hit the edge of that bed.
Melissa said, hey, Mama Faye.
Hey, Mama
Melissa.
Faye.
Hi, baby.
So yes. And so that's what life is all about.
Yes. Making the day count every morning.
Making the day count.
And being purposeful every day.
Yeah. And what was today's
What's today's
topic is
topic?
so good.
What's today's topic?
Hit it again, girl. Look, it's so good I can't even remember.
What do you do?
What do you do to be productive and not just busy in day-to-day activities?
What do you do?
What do you do to
What
be
IPAs
productive and not just busy? You know how people are like, oh my God, it was just such
The
a
day
busy
went by.
day. And then you said, well, what did you do? How many productive things did you do
What
in that day
Part is
that was so busy? Because sometimes we be busy about being busy about being busy.
being busy doing nothing.
You know, to feel like we moving. And sometimes you should have just rested then. Because you did all that to lose all that energy where you should have just took that as a break day. Hey, Misha. Hey, boo. You want me to fix your coffee, auntie? That's what Misha. I mean, you see Kia over there being a good niecey poo. She look fly too. Look at her. How did you wake up with a little fly outfit? Y'all see her back there? Melissa, you called it. Look at Miss Zesty. You know, this cracks me up when you're trying to go in the right direction.
I'm ready for the day, honey.
You ready for the day?
I'm ready for the day.
Man, I got you crunk this
Brenda
morning.
got me crunkalicious.
Crunkalicious.
I'm crunkalicious.
We got some stuff to do, I'm telling you. Like, by the end of June, we going to be unrecognizable.
Crunkalicious.
Oh, you was crunk. Oh, y'all was exercising.
Oh,
No,
no.
Brenda
We
got me
was
crunk.
brain, you know, mindset crunk. We like,
Yeah.
I had
Yeah,
to jump her in this
action
double dutch rope. I said, girl, I got one for you. Y'all ain't even ready. And I can't even tell y'all yet because, you know, it's you know.
Just know we going 3 days a week.
But we are going 3 days a week. We'll be now having coffee and conversation on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, right?
Okay.
So we won't steal every morning from you.
Right. Because we still got to get our conversations out. Because we going to have coffee.
Yeah,
But I'm
either
saying,
way, but you know,
this what
we'll
we
probably
do.
be in the movement.
Yeah.
That's why we just go
We
live.
might
where
be
we
in the
at
car. We
sometimes,
might
yeah.
be on location.
Yeah, so maybe we'll just go live and give y'all some doses if it get good.
But y'all
I'll
gonna
keep
be
my
seeing
stand.
us.
But we'll be just 2-3 days a week.
Yeah.
But there's so many other things.
For
But
the
you'll get to see
dedication
us
of it.
more in person because we got some things that's coming up. Melissa says, I find that I am most productive when I make a to-do list. It helps me stay on task and get things done. If I'm just going off my mind, I get scattered and end up just being a busybody. Let's get accomplished when I don't have less gets accomplished when I don't have my list. I think that's awesome. Kia is a to-do list girl, honey. She is a grocery list shopper. All of that.
Check off list.
Check
I gotta
off
check
list,
off
yeah.
things to see progress or something.
And that's what I was adding when I did I had to hire myself to have a to-do list because I am just when I always read about like my energy, I'm like, yeah, I'm like a free spirit for real because and my life has never had to be so organized. So I think that's the hardest part is that structure because even in doing my day-to-day, it wasn't like a so like strategic, like, you know, the average person is used to this over this period of time, waking up, like even before I even became a speaker, I did here. I still always, when I was young, I'm 16, I'm in New York, I'm doing people here, right? So that's a time I'm in and out. So I'm getting paid good money and I'm in and out. So when you're trying to offer me a job, it's like, wait a minute.
Right.
My hour is worth more than that, but I need a degree to show you my worth. So then we can't be in because I feel like I'm wasting my time. So because I started out like that, it didn't help me. And so like I go to John, be like, oh no, I ain't got to be here. It was like what is Chris Rock when he was about like, my husband got 3 jobs. I'll be like, I'm coming, baby.
Something about Chris.
They don't respect me. I'm coming home. And I'll be like, listen, y'all gonna pay me this? No? Okay, well, this is your 2 weeks notice. And I did not play. It was no, then they'll be like giving the rise. And I'm like, well, but daycare is more than what you gonna pay me. So guess what? I'm going home. I'd rather not spare the $50. You keep your little $100 and I'll just impart upon my own kids because the price was no difference. They paying $24, $25. No. So when I did the math, because that's the way to look at it, the value versus so I'm going to go, it's going to be gas, it's going to be lunch, it's going to be all of this. Then I'm going to pay you. So technically for me to bring home this home, I'm going to have to supplement it. And because I could do here or something, it wouldn't be worth. So it may not be the whole check, like, oh, I can splurge on a $2,000. But when I look at it in hindsight, if I'm saving $2,000 and then I have a couple of hair appointments, it's the same thing to me, except I own my time. So now I can be what I want to be for them and I can be what I want to be for me. And I don't feel like I'm losing because I did the math in its entirety, not just, oh, I'm going to have a check here. But if I'm putting that much out, then we got to do the budget. Yeah, we don't budget our life. And realistically to say, is it really worth it to go that way? It looks like that. But when I do the math and do reverse engineering, it's like, oh no, the math ain't mathing right. So I would rather forfeit that little bit and maybe supplement it some kind of way than to give you all of me at that rate where my energy is off and I don't feel like doing nothing else. So I understand that process, but it's like I just couldn't do it. And I was glad to have a partner who could see the math the same way. Plus, I was already like, I don't want nobody to do nothing with my kids. I got my kids. I just stay home with my kids. So all of that pushed the envelope. That's why I said God is so intentional. He's taking you somewhere. Whether you can accept it or not, it's all about your development. It's what I got to pull out of you in every single area and stage of the productivity in your life. Is he pulling something out of you? Because productivity means I'm going to produce, right? And so when you're having, that movement, production is happening. You're producing results.
What are you producing?
So what is the result of yesterday?
The time you're taking. Come on, Joe Ma. Good morning.
Good morning. If I don't have a grocery list, I spend all the money. LOL. Right? There's certain times me and my deal note. Me and Chef Ryan was like, we can't go in the store right now. We buy snacks and no food.
Don't be hungry going shopping either, because that's the worst.
Word. And then you get to the den, you look like at the lady like she robbing you.
Yeah, I'm looking like,
what is that? I don't know what math we was doing. We was in dreams.
And you like, this grocery list is barely checked off because none of this stuff is on this list, and I really ain't attacked this list yet. So
I like that line you said. I didn't even attack. I haven't even attacked the list.
And this cart, look at them. And none of this is on the list.
None of this. First of all, I went all the way in the store, came out with 5 bags, put the bags in the car. I had to turn around because I realized what I went in the store and I didn't even buy.
Girl, I'm the worst.
I was on the phone with Emerald. I was like, girl, I got to go back in the store. What I came, I didn't even buy.
Somebody make me understand how you get a food stamp hookup.
It's still
of $200 and your bill come up to $4 and change. And you still got to use. I am not the one. I told Byron, I am not going grocery. I'm not using the things I taught you. I told him to.
I'm in here with her, and I'm like, when I told Kia, she said, "Why? That's the same thing I told Byron." That's the point. That's why every coach need a coach. Every teacher need a teacher. Because you're so busy teaching that you can't even take your own information. She said, "Oh my God, I told Byron the same thing." Well, if you would have trusted yourself with your own information.
I said, I ain't never go grocery shopping. I am nothing. He talking about I can't work and do all this, everything. You gotta go. I was like, oh, this don't make no sense.
Okay, boy, let's see. What does Joe Ma say?
Oh Lord. Okay, Joe Ma. Joe Ma says, you read it.
Good morning. Now you read it. Good morning. Hey, Joe Moore. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping.
Timers.
Good morning. I've learned to set timers and make a to-do list. I work well under pressure. Me too.
He does.
So the alarms put me into a mindset of hurry up and get this done because your time is about to be up. Shout out to Nakia for teaching me this. What I'm trying to tell you.
Joe Ma, you work well under pressure
Yes.
and be like a light. He just be you. So I understand how people that gives me anxiety. It makes
And
me
see,
feel
for
like,
me, I just have to have the deadline. You see how I'm sitting
you
there?
do.
Like, I'm
That's
a
what
last.
I'm saying, yeah.
I don't know. I have to
I
put
work
my
well
alarm
under
in an hour before and I always say
I
thank
did.
you, God, for just like building me where it
I
just
did.
flows like
I
that.
did.
Because if I had to practice, I think if I had to do, or I know I wouldn't be where I am today in my productivity because I am such a
procrastinator.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. And not even that. It's like because it's always in my head.
Like
It's
you got
more
time.
like because I do got time. Because I do.
You're like I got time.
Because
but
I always, you know what I do? I just give me a launch date, so I got time. Now I realize
wait till up to that, and that's why.
I'm
and
getting
I
better.
am not.
I'm getting better. My
that's
stuff is
why,
packed.
Girl, I was gonna call
I just
you.
showed you my stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting better.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm working on
because you
myself.
got your outfits
Right.
together.
I'm working on myself.
Girl,
I'm doing
I
my
was
work.
gonna call you when I went to Sam's Club and I couldn't order that cake. Girl, I was beating myself and cursing myself out so bad because I was like, Nakia, you know better. This is so not you. You would have been had that thing ahead of time.
And even that day when we was about to leave, I said, you don't want to just get the pictures? We can just do it now. You don't go back. He's like, no, and I was shocked because that was not like
that. Was not me. And I said, Nakia, I said, oh, I want to call you so bad. I was like, Precious gonna be like,
No, I couldn't be because the places
like,
where
yeah,
I would have more sympathy, right?
Like,
there, I can launch my empathy when needed, but that would have been my sympathy. Like, girl, I know, girl.
I was so disappointed in me.
Guess what?
I had the look of it and everything.
Guess what God said? They ain't getting that cake. The pictures, they didn't need all that. The pictures was the pictures.
Like,
did you realize that?
I mean, well, yeah, in hindsight, I was like,
what your plan was,
no
that
choice.
was no.
See it that way,
but I'm just saying, just saying the vision of what you had, that you didn't need all that. That was too much. Because the pictures was the whole table. Then you need a cake with a picture. No, you didn't need all that. So God had you. You know, yeah. Look at the brighter side. John says that grocery list is serious because you definitely will spend all the money. LOL. I'm with you, Melissa. I now even make the list of what I'm making for the week and get the items I need for those dishes. That's planning. You know, that's why I said I can't blame nobody but my planning. You know what I mean? Because I know that if I can get that in the last hour, oh my God, what I would get my energy. I would get my heartbeat back. I would get. It's like I like the high. It's like ooh, nervous, but because you just went. I don't know what that is. It's me.
It's you.
It's woe is me.
You talking about that'd be crazy, and then you be like, I still forgot some items. Laugh out loud. That good old self-scan is my best friend. Right, in and out. If I could pack it, if it's not too much to be packaging myself, bagging myself, I'll be like, yeah, let's go, self-scan.
Good morning, Jacob. Good morning to you. The birds are working. What's the topic? Good morning, beautiful queens. Brian Paul is about not too much. Not my too much.
No,
my too much.
Way too much?
Way too much.
What's too much? With that self-scan, bagging it?
Oh, my God. He hates it. You know who loves it?
I hate it too, but it was fast because it was like I waiting on that long old line for them to scan it and bag it and just put. I was like, you know what?
Because it's so quick.
But you get feeling like Uncle Roger. I'm taking away somebody's.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on my day. I hate waiting. It's
I've learned how to scan it just right.
It'd be so good.
It's like me and Brian. I'd be like, no, baby, let me do this part, and you just put it in.
And that's what I do with Chef Rob. And let me tell you why. Because it takes me back to a kid. We always had the scanners. And I remember when the kids, every year, every daughter that we had, we always get them the grocery card and the little beep, and then it start getting more updated when you go beep it.
Okay.
So to that day, Essence runs to the thing. She's always like, oh, she want to get a job so she could beep them. Beep, beep. She just want to ring stuff out. So it's like, I feel like a kid in a grocery store when I'm scanning, because it's like,
okay.
Except I can't use the fake money. That's the part I miss.
Because
then you pull out that,
be having a
when you had the kid, they had the little fake money, and then you had hundreds of dollars that came with the groceries, okay? So then when they cast them out, you be like, that's how I taught the kids to count. They had, because theirs had the real calculator and it opened up. So it'd be like, press 20. So we put prices on the items. So they would really be like, doop, doop. And you'd be like, how much money? And then they have to give you change. So those little games is always fun. And they don't even realize that they count.
Who impatient, Jacob?
Sounds like y'all, listen.
Who's so impatient?
He talking about, no, he talking about sounds like y'all is so impatient because we talking about we going to the self-checkout. Mama face said she was.
Listen. Yeah, I'm not waiting. People be having them full shopping carts and it's like, oh, look.
And then they make you check yourself out with 3 people.
I am impatient. I can be impatient.
Yeah, for sure.
I can be impatient. I've realized.
With nowhere to go.
I can be impatient.
We be impatient to get home. Like, where we about to go? Nowhere, but I just got to get out of here.
That part, I can be a little impatient. So
yeah.
Not extreme.
Yeah. But the topic goes, what's the topic? Oh, I didn't even share it. Hold on.
The topic is, what do you do to be productive and not just busy in day-to-day activities?
That's a good one. What do you do to be productive and not just busy in day-to-day activities?
Right. So we was talking about a list, making a list. Like,
making a to-do
I try to
list.
be organized and see when I'm not organized, it don't go right for me. I got to see the things I need to do and check them off as they get done so I can make sure I'm accomplishing my list, my to-dos, getting them done. So, right, because that's what we talking about now. We got to get some income producing activities going. We got to create some income because bills is billing.
Bills is billing.
So we got to get an action for our attraction. So being very, not just busy, but productive, right? So what are you doing? So that's what we was talking about.
Right. And to be productive, you have to have an end game. So first of all, you got to know where you're going. That's why it's write the vision and make it plain. Because in order for me to produce, right, I have to know what direction I'm heading. And I have to know what steps need to be taken in order for me to actually get something at the end. So, i.e., bigger than, let's say you doing.
What's the end goal?
Let's say you've been saying for years and years and years, so many people speak to me and talk to me, they want to write a book, right? I just got a call the other day, somebody ready to write a children's book. So let's say you are writing books and you've been wanting to write a book forever. So easy, when my goddaughter came to me and said she was ready to write a book, this is what I told her to do. You don't need to think about it as a whole thing. You got to think of it as day by day. So what can you write? If you took 15 minutes a day, how many pages would you write? And she said, well, if I took 15 minutes a day, just only 15 minutes a day for you. I mean, you get that on your job, you get that on a break, you with yourself 24 hours every day. 15 minutes a day. She said I could probably write about, let's say, 3 pages in 15 minutes. Let's say it's not flowing like that. So let's say you write 1 page in 15 minutes. In 30 days, you have 30 pages in your book. First of all, my page, what the F is your mustard seed, is 96 pages. The color one is more pages. So you're telling me that if I went at that magnitude at only 15 minutes of clocking into me, you got to clock into you now. Come on now. To have productive results, you have to clock into you. To produce at your job, the first thing you do is clock in. I'm showing up. And I'm not only showing up, but I'm showing up with this in mind. This is my job description. This is my task in order to what? To get this. So in whatever area you're talking about, if it's a book, if you're trying to start your business, if you're trying to start a 501c3, right? You need to know the steps. What can I do every day in order to, at the end of 30 days, I can say that I produce this item, right? So being in an action for your attraction means not thinking of that, oh, you got 365. So let's say you took a year. You could write a damn novel, excuse my French, in a year if you wrote 15 minutes every day, and that's all you gave yourself. You didn't make it bigger than that. The first year you was writing it. Hell, you've been holding it for 20, 30, 40. So write it in the first year. In the second year, organize it.
Get it edited, get it organized.
You see what I'm saying?
So
it's like if you think about it in bite-sized pieces, instead of looking from the dream, that was stopping me and making me miss how easy it is to arrive, because it was the steps that I took. It wasn't you can see it, hindsight is when you can look at the journey, but everything was a step, one step at a time. One step at a time. And so if you just think of it like that, you can produce anything within 90 days. That's why this shows a mustard seed. It grows in 90 days. That's a season. So in one season, you can have a whole
every
book.
quarter you can have a book. Popping out books like babies. No, that's not much.
You understand what I'm saying?
But
well, if you a dog, they come out in 90 days, so just pick your animal, right? Maybe not a human. We take 9 months. An elephant take 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So how big is your dream? Sometimes we make it personal. Oh, they getting theirs, but how big is your dream? So I had to start saying, well, your dream is kind of big, girl. You got to get all the stuff in place. So stop feeling like you keep on going. Take the steps. So now I can say from 2007 to 2023, that I'm an author of 6 books. Why? Because I have 5 kids. So what? And I stay at home with them. So it wasn't that I had to seize the time.
When she say them 5 kids, she's saying it for me. They ain't stop her from doing it.
Nope.
People use it as an excuse. Girl, I got 5 kids. I don't know how you do it. I can't. What you can't? That's what you saying to yourself. You use it as an excuse.
That part. When I had the twins,
a reason why.
I wrote Picking Up the Broken Pieces when the twins was born. That means I had 4 kids under 4 at the same exact time. It took me a week to write the play, because when they fell asleep, I picked up and I wrote. Because I felt like God told me that I had to do it. And I'm going to say the first year I didn't do it until somebody came to me and said, God has shown me a play. I didn't tell nobody but my husband that I had on my heart to write a play. So when he spoke that, I felt like God was saying, this is it. You better write it down. But so is being serious about the voices and stop waiting. Like God is never going to come down and do it himself. You know what he's going to do? He's going to send somebody. That's how he uses people. And so I had to say, you know what? God is speaking to me. So I had to get in action for that. Yes, right?
God just told Jacob, you need an agent girl.
You need an agent girl.
Precious
even when women make lists. Oh, I missed it. So even when women make lists, they still forget some shit.
Yeah, because it ain't on the list to begin with.
That's why.
I've done that plenty of times. I said, you know what? It wasn't on the list. I ain't even got that on the list. Sure do.
Productivity, goals, deadlines. And I think that's it. If I don't have a deadline, honey, you might as well. Yeah. I'm blown in the wind fabulous. Deadlines hold me accountable. So I have to. That's why when you see most stuff you'll see, if you go through all of my old stuff, all my pages, always a launch date. Because if I didn't give myself a launch date, I just be going with the flow. Because I'm always talking, so I'm always feeling like I'm in the element. So it's like, yeah, you need to come from behind the camera. You need to come out in the front. So yes, I definitely need an agent. Yes, that is true.
So she could be booked and busy.
Oh, I'm about to have an agent once this little stunt that we just came up with yesterday. Y'all about to see.
Or Jacob putting in for the position.
You need an agent. That part, a PR, somebody who know the people. Just go ahead.
She's gonna have a whole team. Have her. She needs to be booked and busy because she.
It's time. It's 20 years of brewing, so it's good.
She's trying to give y'all all on this.
And I have raised
right
that
now,
part.
So y'all come from every which way.
You know why I think I'm most
get
excited?
A piece of her.
You know why I'm most excited? Because like mommy just said, I will be guilt-free dreaming, right? Because I know that all of that processing and all of that going was because of the kids, right? And I would have felt so guilty to be chasing dreams and, moving off on them. And so I think that God knows his people, he knows his kids, he knows how they build, he knows what they need. And so as much as I was ready, it's like he knows you're not ready. Because I always say I want it all. I want the amazing family. I want the kids. I want the career. I want the dream. I want it all, right? And always they show, even with Girls Trip, like I always say, they show, she can have everything, but the marriage ain't this. She can have everything, but the kids. No, I want to be it all. So that's why you have to wait, because to have a dream in the size of an elephant may take longer depending on who you are and what you want. And so I've learned to receive it. Yeah.
Gotta be patient.
But be productive in my patience.
Jacob.
Yes.
Gotta have that patience.
Book, busy, and blessed. Come on now. Speaking, I receive it.
The B.
Book, busy, and blessed. Honey. The 3 B. Oh, B. Why you
B. Oh,
we used to call everybody. She checking the table, see if we got something in our cup. What's in your cup?
See what kind of creamer we using.
This 6-pack.
We working on our 6-pack today. Have you been laughing? Have you been working on your 6-pack today?
And we keep saying that you gotta pull in your.
The more you laugh, the tighter the gas.
That part. Squeezing in the
muscles.
Oh, that's why I've been hearing so good.
Oh yes, your stomach, because you were laughing.
Laugh.
We were laughing yesterday, boy.
Yeah.
We were crying laughing.
My goodness.
I was laughing at me.
The exquisitestepforyou.com, the company I work for, set up your free consultation. Go on to the website and fill out the form. I sure will.
All right. See? Productivity. We be doing that
That
today.
part. We definitely will.
That part.
Thank you. Keep them coming.
Keep them. See, that's what I'm talking about. Resources. Asking you shall. See,
That
people
part.
see what you need, and
Yeah.
it's like resources. Share the blessings of. See what somebody needs, and be like, "Here, I got you, girl.
I got you, girl."
We all here for each other, right?
They got tied on the corner for $10, girl. Go get you one.
That part.
Or
Girl,
cash
that
at me and I'll grab yours too.
I believe the gas machine is broke. It say $1.59. You better go up the block
Go
right
get that
there.
gas machine.
Sharon is caring. Sharon is caring. I'm trying to.
The ATM is throwing out 20s. You better go get you some. All you got to do is have an account.
Don't hold that info. Come on
Honey.
now. It's room for all of us out here.
Let me know when something needs to go, honey, because I'm trying to grow. I'm growing in the power of the season.
Upset, honey. I'm trying to tell you the truth.
Mm-mm. And that's what hook up mean. Like, put me on the back. Let me know.
Hook me up to what's going on. But just being productive.
Put a word in if it's your friend.
The world is about
Yes.
who knows who
Yeah.
knows who. We
Yes.
all connected to somebody that does something
Yes.
that somebody else needs to be connected to them for.
Yes.
That's what
Mhm.
we all know people.
That's
how
what it's all
people get
about.
jobs. That's how people get all types of things.
Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, your net worth is your network. So the worth that you get is the work that you work, the people that are in your vicinity.
Who you are, right, and who you surround yourself
with.
around.
Yep.
If we was always saying, me and Joma was saying, we gotta get to this money because when I ever need something, I want to be able to come to the people around me and be like, I need 1,000.
Yes.
If I can't, we gotta do.
We going into business. Everybody can go into business. We gonna buy this
We gotta
building.
level up around here.
Yeah.
We should listen. Oh no, I got you. Like I'm booking these trips. And I already paid for it. You can just give it to me whenever. Like not whenever, but I'm not hounding you down to get your money. I'm just I already booked it because I know you down already. You gonna just give it back to me. I already booked it. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not girl, we waiting on you. Come on.
Yeah.
It's already same book, just
Yeah.
with what you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It takes more than just having it. It takes people being honest and.
Oh no,
No.
saying,
We talking
those are
about
the people that's already we have.
Yeah,
Like you know what I mean. So your circle, your network, is those type of people.
Yeah.
So it's not like you know.
It's
what
not
I mean?
even a thought.
Yeah.
And like I said, I want to have a group of people where we fighting over the check. Not everybody's looking down. No. You whispering. Give it to us.
Just
and
grab
they
it
just
and
bringing
like,
you talkie bags, right? You want to be in a circle of people.
And then there's always somebody willing to take the check.
Because listen, when I listened to that guy that was an inspirational speaker just the other day, was looking at some things on YouTube, and they were interviewing different people in Atlanta, different places. Honey, he said he grosses $2 million a month. You think he worried about taking a check? $2 million just on programs and speaking. So he ain't worried about no checks because he already got it. So it's like if everybody got it, yes, there's nothing to talk about.
Look up SWAS, SWAS. Mm-hmm. It's a content generator that Fortune 500 companies use daily. Good for daily content and lead generation. You also gain a lot of new resources globally and internationally. All right. When we be
so you mean that you would be high? They would pay me to give content. Is that what you mean?
A content generation.
Because they said they go to the companies, the Fortune 500 the companies use that daily. So would you be on the side of the people that are creating the content, so you're going to get paid the money, right? Because I would need people to pay me for content creation, right? So you're saying that
I don't think Precious has an issue with the content.
Oh, please, honey. I got so much content.
She got so
ridiculous.
much content in her
I just need a stage. I just use stages. So that's why I said that might be on the other end. So that would be good for me to get paid.
Get up to Chad, you just give her a topic. She gone.
That's it. That's why I said I thank God he made me the way he made me, honey.
Y'all know
because you know I'm a procrastinating.
You be like, sometimes you just gotta shake your head and just be like.
Sometimes I gotta shake my head because it be coming so fast, and I'll be like, okay. I go hit the replay. So I said that's why I say God speaks, whispers to me, I write it down. Now I say
okay,
that was that,
Okay, he said it helps you gain more clients.
Yeah, by going on there, and you could go on there and like
So we just gotta see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jacob. Come on,
Thank
Jacob.
You. That part.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, that part. That's what I need.
The third or the second.
Hey, good morning, ladies. Huh? Good morning.
Good morning.
The birds.
What's the L? What the L, honey?
I got programs for days. I got wealthy sales. I got for the kids. I got for the adults. You name it.
And got the 501c3
it's like Thanksgiving.
Nonprofit.
Yeah.
Got so much.
And now I got the time because, as I'm saying, we're empty. We got 40. Everybody is teenagers. Everybody's independent. We got a 22-year-old who's up the street, who moved out, who's grown. Got a almost 18-year-old, almost 16-year-old, and almost 14-year-old twin. So yes, it's way more free, and it's guilt free because now they ready for you to win because they know when I win, they win. They're not gonna miss me now. They like go make us win, mommy. Go make us win that upon putting your content out
to the masses.
Oh yes, okay. That's what I need. Oh yeah, I'm going on there. It's plenty of ways to make money.
We need a little session going on. We gotta hook up with Jacob.
Yeah, I gotta put that. What is that?
There's plenty of ways you make money.
Oh yeah, for sure. Remember, I was just saying that's what we sit down. You look at all the different things, products, services. I have digital products. I have the digital services. I have the classes. I have the courses. I have the clothing line. So
much.
That's just putting
much.
it all.
It's just,
but it's all under the I Choose Me Empire, and Precious Dreams with a Z Incorporated. Mm-hmm. So you got the nonprofit is I Choose Me, # No More Excuses, but the company is Precious Dreams Incorporated. So those are the two different entities. Because everybody's dreams are precious. It works, right? My name just works. Thank you, Ma.
Spot on.
My name just works.
Couldn't have been nothing.
Couldn't have been nothing better.
Because Lord have all.
Turns out I almost died, but See,
was here for a reason.
I made it. Purpose. See, God has purpose.
Precious dreams.
They had to cut me out. Cut out. Cut out.
She gonna get out of here. She got to get in this world. Let's go.
Right? Ain't that how the story? So then I became the precious baby.
My up and down.
The precious.
Can you give me my bikini? Can you at least give me the bikini when you cut out? Ooh, no, we gotta get out now.
She got to come out now.
Resurrection. Come on now. He gotta cut you up and down. That's resurrection. We ain't got time for that cute shit.
I read about being kept out. Soul. She soul revitalizer.
We gotta get the
bring
soul
forth the
doctor
soul.
out. The healing now. Apostle Precious Fallen. He gotta get out.
Girl.
That was a great 40th. Listen, I'm so excited about what's about to happen.
Chill.
Capping. We focus. We got new ideas, new
Focus,
dreams,
man.
new light, new sight.
Tell Jacob, come holler at me, man. Focus, man.
Product.
Jay-Z's
What is it?
there.
Productive activities.
Come on now.
What are some productive activities now that you will do today? When
It's
you
a
just sit back
concert
and
promotion. You really think so? We gonna promote some concerts?
think? You both of you need to get to concert. Listen,
We gonna be the
because we always singing with no voices. That's why.
What's his name? What was the promoter for Muhammad Ali?
Don King.
Don King. We the Don King.
Don King Productions.
We the Don King.
Stay lit Productions. Keep your light on.
Shine the light on them.
Shine.
Shine your light on them.
Shine the light on.
Huh?
Boo. Boo.
I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah. King.
Don King was,
Yeah.
was Don, I think so.
Remember in the movie? Because he was doing too much. I remember the movie and I remember
But
Don King.
that's why movies give us the, I love movies.
Yeah, with what's her name? His wife. Wasn't that Muhammad Ali?
Yeah,
What was his
because
name?
Will Smith played Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Don King was in the movie.
And did Don King get over Mike Tyson too, right? He
Yeah,
was
he
just
was
the
Mike
next.
That's
Tyson.
who I'm talking about.
It was
Girl,
Mike
I got it
Tyson,
all
not
mixed
Muhammad
up.
Ali.
Oh.
Thank you. See, that's what I need a co-signer, right or wrong. That's what I'm talking about, boo.
Tyson.
It is Mike Tyson.
Okay.
No, but it's
But how long
Muhammad Ali
Don
too.
King with production
It
been
is
out though?
Muhammad Ali too. Because
He was younger then.
Does anybody
was
know
younger
if Don
then.
King was over
Before
Muhammad Ali
Mike
at the
Tyson
time?
came along, it was Muhammad Ali.
Well, you know what? We got this trusty thing right here.
Because Will
Let's
Smith
see.
did play Muhammad. Umbaye.
Yeah, he did both.
That was Don King in the beginning. That's when he first started and came out with being a promoter with Muhammad Ali. And he was fighting between the Nation of Islam and then Mike Tyson came along later on. Yeah,
I remember,
with
yeah,
Don
Mike.
King.
Of course, because Mike Tyson's a child.
Yeah. He's way younger than
Muhammad
Muhammad Ali.
Ali.
So yeah, he became his promoter as well. So yeah, that's why I remember the movie. Larry Holmes, he was fighting all of them. Yeah, because he started messing with the woman in the.
With more than 40 eventful years in boxing, Don King has organized more than 500 world championship fights as he promoted Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes, Wilfredo Benitez, Roberto Duran, Salvador Sanchez, Wilfred, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, who he was
a promoter for a lot.
He was, So,
The big mouth.
He was what? He said he was referring to blues, jazz, southern soul, gospel,
promotions.
and country music.
Yes, I see that.
Concert promoters.
Heck
Okay.
yeah. I'm referring to the blues, jazz. Yeah, that would be good. I can see that. Drop a little poem on them.
Sure.
Yes, honey. You know, because my CD got that little that vibe behind my thing, soul. Precious Thoughts from the Soul. So I can see that.
Oh yeah.
And I love country music.
You need one of Precious CDs.
I love country music. Oh my God, country music is so dope.
Music?
I do. I like because I'm into the words and I think I like the draw. So I do. Every country I was like, it's like rain on your wedding day is a free ride.
Oh.
Listen,
I
what
know
you're
that's-
already paid is like good advice.
Okay.
That you
that
just
one.
didn't take, and who would have known?
Okay.
So, like, when you listen to the words, it's like, yeah, it's like rain on your
I mean,
wedding
they
day.
be saying some stuff.
It's a free ride, but you already paid.
Yeah, you gotta listen.
It's
to
like
the
good
words.
advice that you just didn't take. And who would have known? The words be powerful.
The words be words.
Yeah, the words be wording.
Words
And I'm
be
a word. I'm into words.
You
so
into
this-
words?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
into
so
words.
I gotta. Yeah.
Long as the words hit, and
They be
I
saying
can.
some stuff because
yeah.
them songs do be saying. I'm like, ooh, okay, them guys.
Just like because I went to school in Howard Beach.
Yeah.
And so I
You
even
got
did the variety, right?
variety
So
of the music,
it was like a
yeah.
rose. The one that we was watching the Dynasty, and they was singing the rose, and I know the rose.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because a rose, honey.
Yeah.
But
But that was the idea, to give you diversity, to let you have a little
mhm.
bit of more
Yeah.
than just what you get here in this
Mhm.
community.
That's
You need to
right.
be able to go out and pick up
Yeah.
and get a variety of what life is like
Yeah.
and
That's
who's out there, because people are people, and there's
Yeah.
people that you'll like and there's people that you won't like.
That's right.
So it's
And I remember
Yeah.
Mr. McGettigan. I was crying though, because I remember
McGettigan?
his name was Mr. McGettigan. He was big old tall white guy.
he was my teacher.
He was your teacher back then. So when I went, he
my
was the
teacher in high
principal.
school.
When I was in, what's his name? And
And he didn't
because
like me.
he didn't like it, but he liked her daughter.
He liked both of them. Because Quan used to do shit and he wouldn't call.
Right. He didn't want. He know you. He know Faye crazy. He probably said, "I ain't gonna get you in trouble." I know Faye. Faye used to get in trouble. So I know she.
Faye didn't take notes.
Does the same thing. That's what we know.
Not getting so much getting.
So I guess I love that because I remember there's
They
certain
used-
things
they
that I
used to be
don't.
calling stuff.
Certain things that I don't forget.
Going to school over there.
And I was crying because I love my school. I was in my third grade. I had Miss Peer, and she was my favorite teacher. And it was third grade. And he called mommy into that meeting. And they let me go into the meeting too. And I'm in third grade though. So that's what I'm saying clearly. And he was like, I just think that Precious is not getting challenged here. I think we should bus her to Howard Beach. Because I was always the 97 percentile, So he was like, I think you should bus her. And I'm like, bus me to Howard Beach?
Oh, Lord.
But I'm going to leave Miss Pierce because now, you graduated in 6th grade. So I will be with Miss Pierce, even though I'm going to go in different classes. She taught me fungi, lashia, ashe. You always get that teacher that
that does
more, that's so impactful.
Into the teacher.
And I was just crying. And so that's why it was able for me to explain to Essence when Chef Ron was like, "No, you have to go here," and she was like, "No." And I had to tap into my story because I remember. So I have to explain to him how she feels because you are just pulling her out of her whole comfort zone again, just because of potential, right? And you are third grader, you don't understand that. That's not broken down. So I had to let him understand her thing, but then I had to help her to see just how many more, opportunities and things that occurred. And I'm going to a friend's house with pool. It was just so many different things that I got to see. I got bullied too. So I had to get past that because out of the whole school, it might have been like 3 of us Black. I had locks. No, I didn't have locks then. No.
Grade?
By middle school. I was already engulfed in the culture. So then I went to 202 because you're gonna follow your thing. So I'm gonna go to the middle school with them. So once I'm in their system, I'm in their system. You see what I'm saying? So now you go where they go. Like once they went to the gifted program, the language arts, they could pick any school, my kids, right? Because they wasn't going to our zone. They had South Met, they had the language academy because now they got languages. And so now you're going to see something different. So watching Essence experiences was totally different. Right. Even though she was like, I want to go with my friends. And I was like, I know what that looks like. It was me. I get it. But you know, and then look what she became at 21. You just gotta. I don't want to go to the lot program. I understand, so I can understand from the person who didn't want to do it, and I can understand from the person who had to grow long enough to see. So yeah.
Take that thing off the counter.
So so it was just
See the black thing on the cover?
so it was just like very, very, thing. So music is so universal,
Look at me.
Jacob. You are so right.
Oh no, that's his thing.
Yeah. So music is so universal. So
Absolutely
universal.
is. It is very universal.
Yep.
Especially when you listen to them words.
Yes,
they are
yes,
saying
yes.
something.
So I know,
They
and
are deep with it too.
But yeah, when I think about it, it was like, because that's why I said hindsight. God is taking you through because you have to be transparent. And I always say the word parent is in transparent. And transparent means to be crystal clear. He sent them through you. They don't belong to you. There is something that they got to get out of you. He could have sent them anyway, but he sent them your way. So it's a responsibility, the ability of measurement in which you can respond, not react. Because we did reaction versus respond. I have to stop. I got to hear. I got to remember.
Stop and think for a
That's
minute
the memory.
how whatever you want to do is going to,
Yes. And so we got to stop going from the whole my feelings. And so I always was able to be like, okay, I understand how you feel. So now I'm going to make a bridge. So it's always, and Chef Ron, I love people like the bridges that you made, because I do get it. I get both of you because I was you and I heard you and I see, you know the aftermath, but kids don't understand. You have to walk them through so they don't take it personal. They can take it process.
On this earth, and it's your responsibility.
I mean, but it's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Because
So
sometimes children can challenge different, and
Yeah.
you want to help them to be able to do the better, but they can't see it, so they fight and they don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
It is hard.
It is hard. That's why I said if you leave from your experience, it ain't hard. It's like if I'm going to sit with you and you want to tell me a secret, you ain't going to tell me nothing. But if I tell you something that's going on with me, then the conversation starts.
Yeah.
I say it's a give to receive.
So
when
like, I see you, I see you differently. Not that you're just telling me something.
Not yes, because
Like,
I don't care what you say. That's why kids are listening to people in the street because they're more honest. So you thinking you're staying over here, they don't know nothing. They're like perfect. They don't even understand me. Yeah. Meanwhile, you overstand them, but they don't know because you got to let them know that, no, I get you. This is why I'm so,
other person.
Yes, this perfect.
Yes,
yes.
That's why when you see parents come down to the kids level and do tea parties with them, dress up, let them put the lipstick on them. They come into their world of their little house. Yes. I'm in this big old house with you, but just come into my little tree house. Just to come into my world for a minute and be like one of us. So I see you differently.
I see you different.
It's one of them things.
And then I respect you, and it more
I
than I
listen to you differently.
For sure.
My mind looks at you, so it's just like
It's a process.
Expect me to be a grown adult.
It's awesome.
And
that's why who you choose.
Think like a grown
it's
adult.
Very
and
important.
I don't know nothing
Your
but
choices.
what I know as a child. So it's like I don't. You think I should know? I just don't know.
Jacob be spitting off that Coffee and Conversation intellectual workshop. Live journal sessions, PowerPoint presentation, live speakers on the topic of mental health, financial literacy, creative writing, and much more. That part.
Oh, go ahead, Jake.
That part.
Yep.
That sounds like the center.
All about.
The I Choose Me Center. That's exactly why I just said, kid, do the literacy. The classes that I did with the kids. You just put it all together. See, you seeing is believing. And it's just confirmation, right? Because I swear we was just talking about that.
2 days ago.
About 2 days ago.
That part.
Literally.
Yes.
Literally.
And
so I received it, and this is the season. This is the season.
The healing of everything.
Everything under I receive it.
Absolutely.
I love that.
I listened to it. And I remember when I had that vision. So it's like I didn't do it, and it's going now. The next vision to the next generation.
It's something. That's why I was like, it's never too late to just
so different,
but
wow. God is amazing.
You got to access to grant writers as well as have to ask.
You got access to grant writers as well. You have to ask.
Yes.
Come on now, write for that 501c3 nonprofit. Like really getting into
Daryl. I mean his husband.
Oh, because there's a.
Oh, and Jacob said, yes, I do. He got grant writers too. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I told you. This
Get these
refill,
grants
I'm
together,
telling you, by
get
the end of
access to
June,
these
we're going to be
grants.
unrecognizable. By the end
Yeah.
of June, we shall be It's time.
It's definitely time. Because
Well, they said nobody's going to ask, where's your God? Come on now. That's going to be my quote for the rest of the seasons. Nobody's going to ask you, where's your God? Nobody. They will know where my God is. He's in the intricate pieces. He's in the process. He's in the dream in which everybody came together to be a part of. He's in everything. I receive it.
Come on.
I receive it.
Let's see what we gonna.
Let's get our card.
Come on.
Oh no, what we gonna read out of?
What we gonna read out of?
The purple.
Purple. Come on, Too. Put the purple. Come on, Too. Put the purple.
That's Tutu's favorite color, honey. She loves purple, honey.
Too, look at me. She just be smiling. It's like, you crazy. Look at you crazy. I know, girl.
They so used to crazy. Ron Paula, what size grant you looking for? Oh, honey. The biggest size we can get.
Come on now.
Because we got a lot of stuff to do. Oh, yeah, we definitely got to, yes, honey. It's all in position, too. So we gonna talk.
That part. Got everything already situated and set up. Time to get
time to get in action to heal the world.
For real.
Ooh, and look. Y'all ready to see where she opened the book at? Don't make me cry on this morning, girl.
No, we will not.
We will not be crying.
We found on favor today. Okay.
Y'all
ready?
Y'all ready for the word of the day after all of that?
I done opened
productivity.
The book up.
What is the topic? What do you do to be productive and not just busy in day-to-day activities? So after you've done all that you can do,
get ready for what? Your reward.
Turn that around so they can see reward, y'all. Put it up on the screen. She opened up to reward.
Y'all see that? Y'all seen how I opened up that page, so I didn't even see what it was till I dropped my.
And I feel like we dropped it.
So work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord rather than for the people.
My God, when you ain't getting nothing in return for all your action, that's working for the Lord. Just
remember that the Lord will give you an inheritance as your reward.
My God, he baking with it. He got something waiting on you.
And that the master you are serving is Christ. Colossians 3:23 through 24. Love your enemies. Do good to them and lend to them without expecting to get anything back. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High, because He is kind to the ungrateful and wicked. Luke 6:35. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. Those who come to God must believe that He exists, and they must believe that He rewards those who look to Him. Hebrews 11:6.
God. And what did I say right before I said it? The rest of my phrase for the rest of the year is what? You will not ask, where's your God? My God.
Your God is from what
you will not ask, where is your God? Wait till He rewards you. Forget what they say.
Don't do it for
it's for Apostle Paula. You better say, yeah. Oh, the grant. Oh, yeah, it's for my,
So, God even when I've lost hope in my circumstances
My
and
God.
have no faith in my situation. Thank you that I can always trust your purpose and your promises.
My God.
When I get even, just a glimpse of the reward that's coming, a peek at the beauty the future holds, all my hope is restored.
I mean, restored. He said, for all that you gave, he will give you restoration. You just got to get to the destination.
So,
my God.
How does it make you feel knowing that God will reward you for your diligence?
My God. If that ain't proof that I got something coming, that you got something coming, that she got something coming, that he got something coming. Now.
When you be productive and not just busy and day-to-day activities,
come on now,
you will reap the reward.
I hear the minister
do it for the Lord,
now.
Not the people's.
She said, I don't know the Bible, I know God.
Come on
See
now.
how you working through your kids.
And I'm feeling hot.
You feeling hot.
Nature.
Come on now.
Come on now. When you be productive and not just busy,
come on,
you will reap the reward.
Oh my God.
If that wasn't a word this morning.
And don't worry about if they get it.
It's not about the people. You're doing it for the
come
Lord
on
because
now.
you are on assignment.
On assignment. And you have to get in alignment. And everybody know when you go to chiropractor, sometimes he got to crack you, he got to stretch you.
We need the chiropractor.
It's going to feel good when you stand up. Come on now.
The back was
get your soul's posture right, honey. God said get your soul's posture right.
Get your soul posture right. Because
my God.
A little crooked. You're looking a little crooked. I need to get your faith in alignment.
Your faith is a little slump.
Your production is a little
down. Your production is down.
Your production
because your belief system, your vibration is low. I need you to bring it up.
I need to get you in alignment.
Because there are rewards
for your assignment. Get back on your assignment.
Y'all done started something this morning.
Girl, you started it this morning. And here we go.
He kept the flyer going. He kept it going. That was a good one.
He just
closed it all ago.
Yeah.
He
y'all
said yes.
on something. Like, I'm going to let y'all know.
Yes, God. He said,
what
you shall be rewarded for
every day, not just being busy, but being
about God's business.
What are we producing from every day to day? Right there, someone, what are y'all doing today? Byron be like, what you did today? I know what you're asking me.
I know what
I hear what you're saying to me. I know what you're really asking me.
Girl, you said
I hear you, Lord. I hear you loud and clear.
Who gonna check me, boo? The Lord.
Who gonna check you? He gonna check you. Time.
Who gonna check you, boo? The Lord. He gonna check you, boo. He gonna check you,
Lord,
boo.
He is checking me.
And he said, worry not what they give you because the best rewards come from the Father.
Come on now.
And I was just telling Chef Ron today when we was talking.
Remember,
I said,
Mom was like, what y'all did today?
Yeah.
Like, what you mean what we know? What my dad was really saying? What productive, not just y'all doing, y'all busy. What was, I can't tell. What, I don't see the product. I know what you was saying.
But you know what he was doing in that moment? I was fighting when we was listening to Dr. Miles Monroe, you know, and he had this whole preaching where he was saying, you know, your daddy, you know, he walks you down the aisle and he, you know, your father gives you away to another father. He's your father now, right? So your husband becomes your father. I'm like, your husband becomes your father. And then today, when I woke up, the whole thing clicked. I said, so your daddy was responsible. Your daddy is your daddy, but your father takes you further. So when I bring him to you, you're about to build legacy. So you will father her because you will take her farther. She will multiply. So yes, honey. So I brought her to this point. So now I can receive father because you've been caught up in the word, right? So your daddy is go, or your father. See, your daddy may not been there, but your father took you somewhere. And then I'm taking you to her, and I'm giving her to you so that you could take her farther than where I took her. Because this is where I stop and you begin.
Come on now. Ask me to take her hand in marriage, to take her from me, and you saying, I got it from here.
I got it from
I
here.
got it
I
from
shall take
here.
her father.
Women, we got to be intentional.
Come
We got to
on now.
know who hand we taking to say, I'm letting go of my daddy, and he's taking me further. He's asking for my hand in marriage, right? So he's saying, I got her from here.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
So I receive it. You are my father.
From this point, I got her, so I can take her further. Father. Oh, Lord.
Let's play with the words. Morning to morning. Father. We taking our father. You know what we mean. But yeah, it was a cute word. I said I was on one this morning.
Yeah,
God woke me up on one. I gave him all of that. I came in here, got you. We still live. Oh, let's get y'all out of here.
What we doing today? Girl. Make today count.
Essence got me booked today. Then I got to do right here.
Today? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you doing
She
here?
gonna make us breakfast.
Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna be productive
today.
today. I'm on fire today. I feel it in my shunna.
You feel it? No, but listen, we doing the I Hire Myself challenge. As soon as I get back, I'm gonna look at the exact date. I'm gonna tell all of y'all can join the group. Y'all can join us in the journey of 30 days. I come back on the 12th, so it'll be on the 13th. So whatever day comes after, we're going to start the I Hire Ourselves challenge, which is a 30-day, and there's a group. I will start sending a link because we're going to get it in our Shanana. Everybody going to say what their goals are. Your Shanana, honey. You know, when the word get good, it's in your Shanana. It's in the soul. My spirit is just captured.
You got the
captured by the word, dear God. Your Shanana. But
you know that Shanana. You want to cry. It's real good, and you just cry.
Like that itch
yesterday.
That was a Shanana.
You know.
When I spend time with my man,
like,
I feel a Shanana. Right, boo? Look, Chef Ryan, you was feeling in your Shanana yesterday, weren't you?
You like, wait a minute. Y'all ready?
I am.
Woo!
I'm qualified. What is yours saying?
I'm talented.
Oh, I am talented. And I am yearning for greatness.
Come on now. You are talented. You're qualified. Cause you're yearning for greatness. So you already talented.
Work up in the. I am yearning for greatness. The reward is coming. Listen, I receive everything that this word was today.
What a day. What
your talents is why you're qualified. You've been pre-qualified because God has chose you. And once you have the yearning for greatness, God said, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. So to be yearning for greatness is to seek his face, is to be yearning to please him and not man, to be yearning to be productive in the kingdom. Are you a multi-level marketer for God? Hashtag multiple spirits. Come on now.
God.
Are you multi-level marketing for him? And so if you are yearning for greatness, that means you are yearning to seek his face, honey. I Choose Me is going VIP. It's getting a seat at God's feet. It's saying I am going to take responsibility for my talents, for what you pre-qualified me for, and I'm going to yearn to allow you to shine through me so that I can reap the rewards for showing up, right? Get your alignment to get together. Come on now. You are God's purpose.
Come on. Go to the Lord and get your alignment.
As I said, God is so powerful that he just couldn't give all of him to one of us. So he gave a piece of him to each of us. And I call that a God piece. We each have a God piece. And so that's why I hate for you to say, I'm not perfect. That is a lie. Because if there's nothing to compare yourself to, what is
one
perfection?
Of a kind.
Now you have imperfect things, but the piece that God gave you makes you one of a kind. Right. And as long as you are aiming, setting, being productive in that assignment, into getting to know you, the greatness that resides inside of you, doing your inside job is an inside job. That which is in you will come out of you. So you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Come on now. Don't be no wrecking ball.
Don't be downplaying yourself.
Know your talent.
You are who you say you are.
Well, I like that one. I ain't grabbed that. And I don't even remember.
Qualified, yearning for greatness.
My God. It fits for the mood. It fits for the moment. This has been an amazing, way more amazing than we thought. But when I heard the topic, it was like, oh, that's going to be a good one. So we knew we would be going somewhere. So we got there and we out here.
This has been good.
So remember, it's a relay race and somebody is relying on you to turn your heartbeat into a soul beat in order to leave your soul print. Because the fingerprint tells us what you got wrong in this world, but the soul print, it tells us what you got right. And what God got right is you. And so remember, we don't compete. Oh, no. We complete. And the difference between those two words is an L, because L stands for love, and love grows everything. So remember, you can never turn on anybody else's light, but you can provide enough light for them to find their switch. So stay lit in this world so somebody can find their way out of the darkness. It is your responsibility. Remember, it is the ability of measurement in which you can respond. Everybody has something. I love that. Not come grow something.
Come on now.
You're out of line. And I love it. Anyway, you have been tuned in to Coffee and Conversations. So don't forget to wake up and make today count. Love you guys.
Make today
see you guys.
See y'all tomorrow.
For hot topics. So
hot topic, come with
anything
y'all hot
goes.
topics, because we talking about anything and everything for some conversation.
Or one thing, depending on how good that thing is.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Remember, I choose me. # no more excuses. Because you were born enough. Bye-bye.